Sir Isaac Newton was an English mathematician, physicist, astronomer, alchemist, theologian, and author who was described in his time as a natural philosopher. In this video, we will see 5 weird things Newton did during his lifetime. Please kindly like the video and subscribe to our channel. Number 1. He became a legend while in quarantine. We say that the pandemic has hit us hard, that this is our worst time. People are struggling to be productive and efficient. But when Newton was going through the same time, he proved that it's our intentions that matter, not the circumstances. Newton in this time developed his early calculus, worked on white light with a prism, also other experiments with the prism and famous work on gravity and its laws. After the lockdown was eased and universities opened their gates, he returned to Cambridge with theories in hand. 6 months later he became a fellow and 2 years later, a professor. Number 2. He punched his bully on the face. Newton was not different from any other shy, nerd kid in class when it came to bullying. Newton's bully used to taunt him and pick on him almost daily. But then one day he kicked him in the stomach and Newton, instead of ignoring him this time, grabbed him by his ears and punched his face against the side of the church. Number 3. He was about to be a farmer. Newton had started doing well in school after the bully incident, but at the age of 15 or 16, his mother told him to quit school and become a farmer. But, Newton's former headmaster in Grantham persuaded her to allow him to study, since he was uninterested. Imagine if he had been a farmer, we wouldn't even know his name today. Number 4. He purposely stuck a needle in his eye. You thought it is only you who is going mad during the lockdown. Nope. That's wrong. Even though Newton had this time as the most productive, he also lost a bit of his sanity. Newton really did stick a needle in his tear duct, possibly to try to learn more about light by seeing how altering the shape of his eye would change his perception. He used a needle and put it between his eye and bone as nearer to the backside of his eye as he could. It is a wince-inducing experiment that he did. According to Newton, the result was, several white, dark, and colored circles appeared. Number 5. He proposed the curing of plague by toad vomit. Who would have imagined that Newton would also be trying to work in medicine too? The plague was probably the most talked about topic in his time, as coronavirus is for us today. So, Newton decided to take a dip into creating its cure. In a previously unpublished 2-page manuscript dating to 1667, Newton wrote that to cure the plague, the best is a toad suspended by the legs in a chimney for 3 days, which at last vomited up earth with various insects in it, onto a dish of yellow wax, and shortly after died. Combining powdered toad with the excretions and serum made into lozenges and worn about the affected area, drove away from the contagion and drew out the poison. I can see that you have forgotten to subscribe to our channel, please do it now. Thank you.